Hello! I recently fell down the YouTube rabbit hole of people making miniatures. Just seeing tiny little houses and stuff makes my heart happy, and I will watch that content for hours. It looks super fun to do, and I wanted to try this out for myself. At the time of recording this, the last episode of the Owl House will be airing in 2 days, so I've had Owl House on my mind, feeling kind of sad about one of my favorite shows coming to an end, and so these two things kind of merged, and I decided to make a mini Owl House. So, with hours of miniature content watching under my belt, I went ahead and dove in to my very first miniature. My first step for making this was putting together the base of the house, which I made out of foam board and craft foam. Using as many reference images of the house I could find, I cut these shapes out of foam board. And then this part reminded me of making a gingerbread house, except it's foam board and hot glue and not tasty cookies and frosting. Now that all my foam board pieces were glued together, I took my knife and added some of the cracks in the walls and little bricks and just added those details in. And for her balcony, because it is curved, I used some craft foam because it's flexible and makes a nice curve. For the floor of the balcony, I glued some cut up coffee stirrers onto a piece of foam board, and this part was super satisfying. I liked piecing those little guys together. Once the base was assembled, I then moved on to adding a roof and some details. I use more of those coffee stirrers as well as some foam to just kind of build up where there were doors or accents and walls along the house. Because the roof of the Owl House has a lot of curves in it, I used more of that craft foam to put on top of the house to make the roof. Heating up the foam ended up being really helpful in getting the foam to keep that curved shape of the roof. Now that the base of my roof was assembled, I took some canvas paper and started cutting out roof tiles. Now that my roof was looking all nice with tiles, I added the side room and chimney. After the construction of the house was finished, I then moved on to what ended up being my favorite part, painting and decorating. Because craft foam is very porous and absorbent, like a certain cartoon sponge, I then primed it with a mixture of white paint and primer. And once the primer was dry, I started painting the house. When the blue dried, I thought it looked a little too bright and vibrant, so I went and mixed a more desaturated blue color and basically dry brushed it over all the blue to make this weathering effect and tone down the brightness. For the windows of the house, I just used some plastic that would have been garbage and cut it to the shapes of the windows. And for the stained glass effect, I just colored it in with some Sharpie. I would also recommend sanding the plastic beforehand just to make it more opaque, as well as give the Sharpie something to cling to. Now that the last few decorations were glued in place, the house was done and ready for the reveal. Here it is! Still so surprised I actually made this. I was kind of just, winging it, hoping it would come together, and surprisingly it did. In the beginning stages, I was really worried that this was not going to turn out, and kind of the more I added on to it, it just started coming together, and I'm so happy with the outcome. Now I have a mini little owl house in my house, and I can look at it every time I'm feeling sad about the show being canceled way too soon. Some of my favorite parts are the small little details. I really love the little wind chimes and like what are these called? Wind vanes. I like all the wind stuff. Mini Hootie. There's so many like small things, man. They just make me so happy. But yeah, it's all done, and I think this is so cool. Having a creative outlet to express my love for something is really nice, and I enjoy doing it. So yeah, now I have a mini owl house. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.